The Drow were all around me. I could do nothing to flee, either forward or back, because forward led to the spiders, and back led to their blades. My other kin had either fled or perished, and so valiantly— Yes, what did you do? Valiantly, I raised my axe in defiance, and you got mortally wounded. Well, yes, I did, eventually. But it doesn't matter, the rest of the story is irrelevant. You got mortally wounded. We know this because we found you on the verge of death. You do know how to ruin a good story, don't you, Sandstar? But it's true! He's just embellishing the truth. I mean, I'd never do that. You'd never do that? Never, Lilandra. I did not lie to you for one moment about any of my exploits when I joined your party. What about the giant? What about the giant? Did you really kill a giant? Yes! Really? Yes! Maybe. It may have fallen over. Down a cliff. A cliff? Were you involved in his falling over? No. So you didn't kill the... Well, the giant was chasing me. And then it fell. I'm starting to doubt that you were involved in the slaying of the giant. I was totally involved. I was the reason it was running. Anyway, it doesn't matter about your story. I believe it does, because you know what? I bet you a gold coin that the next Drow we encounter, I'll kill with a single blow of my axe. You know what? You're on. We delay too much. We must move forward. I agree with Valendra. We should move on. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Eye of the Beholder. And when last we left off, we were dealing with these locks. We need to find some more keys. And I first believe, though, that we should go and check out this nest. We have a lot of eggs that we need to deposit, and also these kenku move in an anti-clockwise manner. So, for instance, if we were to move here and then here, they'll follow us this way, but if we move clockwise, this would not work. I think all the AI follow like this, and it's something to remember. Also, we narrowly avoided that magic missile. Not that one, though. I wonder how many castings of those magic missiles that they have. Either way, we're going to have to see if we can figure out the puzzle here of the nest. I don't think it's that difficult to... Ow! I don't think if it's that difficult a puzzle. I think it mainly involves us going and putting all those eggs in there. But that was only one Kinku, so the chances that they'll fire magic missiles at us is quite a bit less. In fact, it's 50% less. And so, we shall move on. There we go, Durham gained a level. And now, by putting these eggs back, we shall ensure that the Kinku survive for another generation. With luck, they may develop to be, this generation may prove to be more kind and welcoming to strangers. Oh yes, the strangers that came in and started killing all of them. I'm pretty sure they may hold a minor grudge. Oh, well, when you put it like that... Aha! I knew there was something about this place. This weapon appears to be a halberd. Aye, it's a fine craft. Perhaps it is the Chief Kenku's blade. Well, it's a two-handed weapon, halberd, so have the drow cleaver, Tagor. Aye, thank you, that's very generous. I won't be using this shield, that's for sure. We'll pass the shield on to Durham. You never know, he might one day need to use something like that. Which of these axes was magical? Was there a magical axe? I think there was. I think we should pass on the magical axe if we pass anything on. Let's find out which one was magical. It was this one that was magical. Right. We'll drop the other one. We have no need to hold on to an axe. Let's shut this door because we have no reason to be here either. And let's see if we can... Oh, there's a Kinku here. Hello. Let's see. 12 damage, that's not so bad. We are losing armor class by not having the shield equipped, but it might be worth it if this weapon is powerful. And besides, the armor class does nothing against a magic missile anyway. 12 damage, not too bad. Also, if we do meet Drow, I'm pretty sure that Tagor has the right weapon to deal with them. That being that it's that it is a axe that's specifically named for defeating Drow. So I think we need to look on the outside wall rather than the inside wall here to see if we can find a door that we're missing. Is that a door? No, that's not a door. That's not a door at all. Somewhere around here there is a door. Ah, detect magic has faded. It's not this way, though. Oh, maybe it is this way. Ah, this time I see a few more dart holes. By a few, you mean everywhere. Yes. Let's just avoid using that. And we'll look here at these. There is a pair of stairs. We'll go down. Ah, this is not a different floor, it's a different part of a floor. A locked door, and a locked door. I have a bad feeling about those locked doors. Hey, what do you think? Well, I think we're going to involve something terrible. Yes, I was sort of thinking that. Are we really going to jump down another pit? I don't see another way of us getting into that room. It could be a prison. It could be a horrible, gribbly creature. Well, I put it to the vote. All in favour of going down the hole. Aye. Aye, let's go. Aye, let's go and have a look. Aye. All opposed? Fine. Ah, Rune is now really unconscious. See, I told you it was a bad idea. But we have found another key. Why don't you just use some of your healing... Oh, you've got no healing magic left. No, I'm afraid not. Maybe Valendra could do something with healing magic. I do need to unequip the halberd for that. Nope, no healing magic whatsoever. Well, looks like we're going to have to rest then. I wonder if we could still have that there and then just... I imagine we could do that. We're going to camp here. The advantage of camping here, of course, is that if we do find any enemies, there won't be any problem with encountering them. Mainly because of the fact that we're locked in. A kenku could literally just fire magic missiles at us from the top of the pit until we die. Well, that is true, that could happen, but it's not going to happen, is it? You don't know that, Sandstar. Why did you talk to yourself in the third person? I was trying to say your name, but I got mixed up with mine. Look, I've been down here for absolutely ages. I'm starting to miss the surface. I'm starting to miss seeing the sun. Did we just drop down that one? I think we might have done. Yeah, this one looks less familiar. Are we just going to throw ourselves... Oh, yes, apparently we are. There is another key. Excellent. We now have 2 keys. And before we decide to do anything, we're going to do some more resting. Because it's not going to hurt, is it? It's not going to hurt resting and recuperating our spells and our health. The health part, I think, is far, far more important. I'm going to have some spells prepared, mainly for Lilanva here, because I don't know what we're going to be stepping into. And if we have healing spells ready, that should probably work quite well. Besides, we can have that open and this, so let's just avoid that dart trap and move on to the area which had those keyholes. Is it here? Yes, it is. Aye, I think I know what this is doing. I think it's opening up a way down. How would you know that? It's just dwarven instinct here. Also, there was a Kinku that was trapped on the other side of the door. Do you suppose that Kinku was able to actually get out? Probably not. Probably been trapped there for absolutely ages. Also, I don't know if this weapon deals less damage when... Nope, would seem not. Deals no less damage when that holy symbol is equipped. And also another one of these. And indeed, you could type anything and it will accept it. Like the word cheese here. Going down. A Drow patrol squad stops you from advancing. The patrol leader eyes you with contempt and snarls. Okay, trollbait. Give me one reason why I shouldn't run you to the slave pens. Alright, party, let's have a look. No, we must strike them down! Evil Drow! We do not condone slavery, and we shall defeat you. I think that may not be wise. Oh, we're in combat. No surprise there. Let's cast some hold person. Valendra was eager to get a fight going, because she would not stand by and let any other option apart from combat occur here. There are 4 Drow. We need to make sure that we do our best to take care of them. We can't do anything with the other party members at the moment. We could fire ranged weapons. Seems like an idea. 1 Drow has been defeated. That could have been the one that had hold person prepared, though. So we just need to try our best here. Wow, 2 have been defeated. Taghor is paralyzed. I do believe the remove paralysis spell does remove paralysis on all targets. We're now going to start using our ranged weapons a little more. That sling bullet completely missed, and I'm not surprised. We're just going to wait here. Ow. 17 damage though, that's pretty impressive. Ow, 11 damage, that's not good. Is everyone alright? I am fine, but your rashness there to engage could have cost Taghor's life. I was not going to stand by and let the Drow try and talk anyone into taking slaves. Understandable, but discretion may have been the better part of valor there. Will Taghor be alright? I imagine in time he will be. Let's get some healing done here. Lay on hands on Taghor. There we go. Much better. We should press forward and be very cautious. I agree. We have no idea what kind of tricky schemes the Drow have up their sleeves, but it is easy now to conclude that the Drow here don't delay. The Drow here are, ooh, there's a Drow there, actually. There's 2 Drow. I saw one round the corner. We could deal with these Drow, though. Can't deal with them if I get paralyzed too. Well, never mind. Here's an adamantite longsword. It's a fine weapon, made of adamantite. Very, very powerful blade indeed. Is it magical, though? I cannot say without casting a spell to discern it. We shall, however, move on and see what we can find. We're not going to enter that trap. Not with Taghor paralyzed as he is. I would not trust our reflexes to be fast enough. Very well, we shall move on cautiously. I don't like this place. I'm sort of glad in a way that we delayed. We could have been fighting these Drow now, but instead we're fighting them later. There are 2 Drow, there are 3 Drow. That is really not good. However, there are now only 2 Drow, because we managed to defeat one of them. 1 Drow, however, defeated is not 2 Drow defeated. 12 points of damage. I almost said 15 there. However, there is now only 1 Drow left. We just need to back up enough and let Valendra take care of them. That's probably a lot of experience either way. There we go. All dealt with. We're most certainly going to need to heal Taghor here a bit. That healing is really measly. I can really hope that we can... oh, Taghor is also no longer paralyzed. Did we get him? Did you manage to kill one of them with a single swing? I don't know, I was paralyzed. Well, you owe me a gold coin when this is all over. I suppose I do. A bet is a bet, after all. How did you know exactly where that door button is? Well, they all seem to be in the same place in this dungeon. It's almost like it was designed by one person. For one intent. That is a good theory. But I would be loath to admit that the Drow were working in league with someone. Well, the mage said it himself, didn't he? The evil mage we encountered. Are you sure he's trustworthy? No, not even slightly. But he had no reason to lie to us. He thought we were going to die. That's plenty reason to lie. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure he has no reason not to lie. He could lie whenever he wants. There are stairs down. Let's avoid those for the time being, shall we? I concur. We most certainly should, be careful. Well, you could use that key at least, Durham. Aye, let's see what's in here. There are a few arrows. They'll be very useful. Arrows are always useful. I am getting to be a better shot. Aye, you are. You are most certainly a much higher level than you once were. You're what, level 6 now? You actually caught up with me. I may actually surpass you at some point. I hope not. Then you'll be put in the front ranks and I'll have to use the bow. Let's keep going, shall we? I see more Drow round the corner. Ow. This item is used automatically when worn. Indeed, I accidentally clicked the shield rather than the weapon. We don't actually need to use the range weapons here. We need to be very careful, though. 19 points of damage, however. Definitely worth equipping that halberd. It's a really good weapon. I hope we get to hold on to that between games. Although I get the feeling we won't. I also get the feeling we'll probably get far better equipment. But it'd be nice to start with all these old items, these mementos of our previous adventures. There is an area with a pit. I'm not sure I trust that area completely. Also, here is a shield. Let's see, armor class 3. Armor class 3 is exactly the same as the other shield. But hey, can't say no to more shields. Well, we can, but we're not going to. Let's heal and move on, shall we? Ah, there's a drow there now. Hello! Wow, 18 points of damage and just flat out dead. I'm not going to use that right now because I don't actually know what that does. Could do anything. Also, the long swords are a good indicator as to where we have already been, which is quite nice. There's one arrow here. Another arrow for Durham. Pretty good. He now has 13 arrows. Unlucky for some, but not for us. Also, that is a big circular area that generally leads nowhere. And, ooh, a locked off area. What does this have in it? A locked area with a key. I take it you probably can't unlock it. No, we'll look around for a key, I think. Seems like a good idea. Not so sure I want to go in there. Ooh! A cleric's scroll of create food. Not the most useful thing in the world, but I suppose it's a full food restoration. Do I want to go in there? Probably not, but I most certainly want to find more keys. Somewhere around here is going to be something I want, I'm sure of it. It's just a question of finding it. It's a question of finding anything here. Oh, locked door. There is a drow. Just one? We could deal with just one drow. Easy peasy. And another scroll. That's quite useful. What's in here? What is this? A cleric's scroll of bless. Not bad, I suppose. A necklace. What does it do? -2 armor class. -2. Doesn't seem to do anything there. What if we gave it to, say, you? That's armor class of 10. It doesn't seem to do anything. But we'll hold on to it. You never know. You never know. Let's keep looking around, shall we? We might find more drow to fight. In fact, we'll probably find more drow to fight. Also, there is nothing here whatsoever. We haven't gone into any of the traps or anything yet. I'm really averse to trying those. Because if we die horribly, that's really not going to go well for us. Also, I'm really... No, this is... Back here, are we? We can find the entrance. Oh, hello! Large amount of drow. That's really not good. But that seems to be a scroll. Is it a scroll of something good? We're going to find out, but we have to fight this drow first. Lots of missing. That's really not good. Fortunately, they're missing too. And by they, I mean this one solitary drow here. What have we got here? Oh, it's a mage scroll of fireball. Yes, we're going to be scribing that. Oh, yes, we're going to be scribing that. That is amazing. Right, now we have something we want to memorize spells for. Get rid of this whole person. In fact, clear all of that. We want some fireballs. Excellent. That is fantastic. And it's in fact worth resting for. Let's rest, shall we? Finally, something to bolster my arsenal of power and strength here. What can you actually do with that spell? Incinerate things at a very long range? It's literally the best spell that I could possibly have at this point. So it destroys loads of things. Yes, whole corridors of people obliterated, I wager. Whoa, that's really impressive. Also, there is a thing here. We could go around. I think that's a smart idea. Going around seems very sensible. Yes, I am loath to go into an area like that without knowing what's to come. We could try and find our way back to the beginning and work our way through all this area. There's some rations. I suppose we could eat some rations. It will clear out some inventory space, if nothing else. Eat up, everyone. Conserve your strength. Aye, it is a good idea. Iron rations are always a good replacement. I don't have any food to eat. Well, you can have some of mine. I've been keeping a good track of it. Thank you. Did you actually thank me for something there? No, you were obviously mishearing it. Aye, and that's the Sansar that we know. And so, when we come back, folks, I'm going to see if I can discover the solutions to various of these puzzles. By stepping on plates? That'll be next time, of course. I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of horrible traps. These are the Drow, after all, and the Drow are nasty when it comes to horrible, horrible traps of doom and death. And doom and death and doom. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. So, can we make it 2 gold coins? I'm not betting any more with you, Sandstar. I'll be broke by the end of it. Well, you'll have your life. I'll have it anyway, even if I give you my gold or not. That is true. Later.